Alright, this is part 5 for Wizards and Warriors speedrunning guide. This is going to be for the any percent route. This is the major turn-off point between any percent and all stages. So from here on, this is going to be the any percent route. Alright, so right away, once we start in, I'll load my save state again, make a little closer one. I'm going to jump straight away up to this platform here. I'm going to levitate, jump, and then I'm going to do a jump and grab that gem. You're going to do this quite a bit throughout this level, so it's going to take some practice just to get down where everything is at and to do it quickly. So once again, I'm going to hold A as I exit, and right, jump B, jump to the right, levitate again, jump left, then levitate. Then here, rather than levitating, I'm going to grab this gem with my throwing item, and then I'm going to just jump over to the right. And if I do that fast enough, then I should be able to make that jump. Now, I did right there use the feather to get myself over just a bit further, so that is something you can do. It is possible to make it without doing that, but if you want to guarantee that you make it over to that platform, then go ahead and use the feather. There's no harm in doing that at all. So then once you've jumped over there, you've grabbed the gem that was sitting here, you jump up here, jump left, jump right, then you're going to levitate, jump and throw the throwing weapon, do it once more, once more. Alright, so lots of levitate jumps in a row, so start that once over. Left, right, jump left, up. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we're going to do one regular jump to the left, one to the right. Now here where I'm standing, there's actually a hidden block. We want to avoid that, so if you jump up here and then just jump near the edge, you'll be able to make it underneath that hidden block, no problem. But if you happen to jump halfway through it instead, you're going to hit that, and that, may cause you to fall instead. So just be aware, you want to make sure that you get all the way over to the edge before you jump up. Just like that. I'll make another save state here now. Now here, I'm going to levitate and jump up to the left. And then I'm going to do one more full jump all the way up to here. If you're low on health, feel free to throw your weapon right at the meat that's there, since it's right in your way. And then you're going to jump up again to the right. To the right, you're going to levitate once more, jump to the left, levitate again, jump to the right, levitate while facing left to grab this gem here. And then we're going to levitate, jump up to the left to grab a gem that was right here with our head. We're going to levitate once more to jump here, grab this gem, and jump all the way up. We're going to jump right, and then we're going to levitate, jump, and up to the left to where the door is at. Now again, this is a gray door that's waiting for you up there. I happen to get the best one on that particular go-around. But it is, again, another major random factor involved in this run. Right. Alright, so then once I'm up here, you can see that I've got 36 gems. 36 is good. The gem count I'm looking for when I come up here is 37. So 36 I can work with just fine. If I have a few less, that's alright. There's some on the overworld that we can pick up right away. But 37 is the average that I'm looking for when I exit this door. Alright. So 36 will work just fine because I can jump up right here and grab these 2 gems. That'll give me 3. Alternatively, you can grab this gem right here, right when you enter this level. But right away, here, let's exit the level again. I'm going to run all the way to the left. I'll grab those few gems. There's another one there. Now, once I've gone all the way to the left here, I'm going to go, like I said, all the way as far as I possibly can to the left wall. I'm going to turn to the right, because this is the only way it'll work. You have to be facing right. And then I'm going to hit the levitate button, so up, multiple times in a row. Now, it's not going to be a mash, because you have to time from when he actually levitates to lands every single time you do it. But every single time that you actually do this, as I'll show it here, he moves left, right? So, by doing this, we're going to go to the left, face right, and then we're just going to keep doing that. And now the game, as you can see, has kind of shifted. We are actually now back in stage 1. So, for some reason in this game, they decided to put stage 1 and 5 on like the same map, with a barrier in between them. So we can just levitate through the barrier and then go back to stage 1. Now the reason this works for any percent is because the game doesn't count which levels you've actually completed, or how many levels you've completed. It counts how many damsels in distress you have saved. So now, at this point, for any percent, all I have to do is complete the first 3 levels over again, and the game is finished. Much faster than what all stages would have. So let me do that once more so I can get in a better position to show something. Okay, gonna run to the left, kill things on the way if necessary. Alright. Alright, so now that I've gone in, the graphic that you're seeing now is just kind of a pasted image from stage 5. If I run over to the left here, you'll see how the trees are, you know, not necessarily existent right here for what you're seeing. Instead, you know, I can stand right here because right now, like I said, I'm actually in stage 1. If I scroll this off of the screen, it goes to where the actual things in stage 1 are at. So the hitboxes for stage 1 appear regardless of what it looks like. So here I'm going to jump up right in between this tree trunk to my right or the stump and my tree trunk to my left. And then I'm going to, excuse me, let me do that once more. Jump right there, levitate, jump up on top. Right there. Sorry, I was gonna say I'm missing my spot. Here, let me scroll it on screen real quick. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm jumping here, and then I'm jumping up to this stump here, and then up to this chest. But I'm doing it blind based on... There it is. Based on the fact that the graphic from the from stage 5 is still here. So I'm going to jump in between these two, then I'm going to levitate, jump in between these two trees here, and then I'm going to do it once more up to the pink chest. We're going to kick it open. I'm going to actually reset that because I don't want the pink potion right now. The pink potion is actually very good for what's going to come up, but I need to show something different with this. So we're going to levitate, jump up here. Oops. Open up the chest with select. Then we're going to jump over to the right, or to the left. Grab that meat if you need to. Jump up. Now we have the pink key. Now, fell just a bit, but that's okay. Now I'm going to jump over and grab this chest. It's going to have gems in it. Normally, this would actually have the dagger within it, but since we already have the dagger, it's going to give us gems instead. So I just go over here, grab this chest. It gives me a quick 21 gems. And then from there, I'm going to try to levitate and then jump and get a boost off of an enemy. This is kind of dependent on how well of a gray door you got, if it let you out soon to get you on a correct cycle for an enemy to be there. Sometimes you have to maneuver around weirdly in order to make this work. But if you do not have an enemy appear or you end up killing them by accident... Here, let me get back up there again. So it's like right now I have no enemies, right? So I can't actually make that jump. Just so that you don't waste too much time, just jump over to the left and then up this way. If you happen to have the enemy appear, then it's most definitely faster to be able to boost up through it. So do that if possible. So once you've actually gotten up to here, you want to jump up to the treetop again and then grab this chest. If you recall, had the shield of protection in it. But again, since we already have the shield of protection, it's just going to give us gems anyway. And that'll put us over the 100. The 100 required to go down this tree stump. Even though the knight actually doesn't exist right now, you still are not able to go down this tree trunk until you have 100 gems. Alright, so I'll do that one more to go a little faster. left, left, up, up. Alright, so that's kind of in an awkward position, so I wasn't able to get it there, but that's alright. I'm just going to jump over to the left and then up that way. Now, what you can hope to get by going down the direction that I did... Here, I'll do it once more. While you do this, you want to be on the lookout for a pink potion. I just wanted to explain how to do it normally first. If you do happen to get a pink potion, which you remember will increase your jump height, and right here, there's a permanent pink potion spawn. If you happen to get where there's a cycle of the pink potion there, absolutely grab it. Because then you won't have to bother with doing a boost off of an enemy. So in this case, I would just have to get the gems, and then jump straight up with a levitate. So it's just something to keep in mind as you go through it, like, okay, do I have a pink potion that spawned or dropped? If yes, then you're good to go. If not, then you have to try and hope that you have enemies be in the right position at the right time to go quickly. If not, just climb up the tree normally on the left side there, and it's fine. Alright, so we're going to go back down the tree trunk. Now this is going to be the exact same fall that we did earlier, only we're not going to pick up anything else. We're going to go straight down to the boss door. We don't need anything else. Alright. Keep falling. Keep falling. I would just refer to the stage 1 video if you need a more detailed, like left, right, that'll go over it better there. Because it'll be the exact same thing here. I'm not going to go over it a second time. Alright, so now the only difference that I have right now is that once I've fallen down here, now that I have the feather fall, I can just walk off here and then float down to the door, rather than having to jump up there from the bottom. And then from there, we just fight the skull again. And that's the end of stage 5 for any percent.